Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to today's YouTube video. Today we are going to do another Funko News Friday because obviously I want you guys to see what is coming new in the Funko world. So, if you guys could make sure to smash the like button, hit the subscription, helps the channel immensely. Obviously today isn't going to be too crazy, not a lot of leaks, but the few we do have are pretty neat sets honestly, then especially some that I'm going to be picking up for the collection. So, that's really cool for me. So, with that being said, let's get down to this chair, talk about the leaks. We did already stream some Marvel Rivals today. I know the thumbnail's Marvel Rivals, so you're probably wondering, is today Marvel Rivals Day? And it kind of is. But we did already, like I said, we already streamed today, so I will get to this chair and let's talk about some leaks. Alright guys, so now we are back for Funko News Friday. Today we're obviously going to be showcasing, the leaks. Today's video, we are excluding TargetCon. I'm going to make a whole separate video about that next week, so don't worry, we will be making a separate video about TargetCon, because TargetCon is the 23rd, so we will be way later then. So obviously today we're going to go over the leaks that we do have. Starting off with this first one, which is going to be a Sabrina Carpenter Funko Pop. This is a new one. They did do a re-update on this one, because originally her hair in the picture, it might be the darker version, but they've lightened the hair to make it look more Sabrina. People complained and said this looks like all other pop stars like Taylor Swift and people of that nature. I think it looks like Sabrina Carpenter, so I don't know. I don't really know. Again, I like Sabrina Carpenter, so maybe it's just that's why. But I thought it was perfectly fine. People did complain about it, so they re-updated it. So obviously, I'm in the minority. It doesn't really matter. It's still a good pop. I'll buy it either way. So, obviously, with her winning a Grammy and things of that nature, the Grammys were just a clown fest anyways. And not even digressing that, still really cool pop. So, that's going to be Sabrina Carpenter's first Funko Pop, which will be one that I will pick up when I do see it in the near future. My sister will also probably grab it. Then, next up over here, obviously, coming in from, like I said, we say this all the time, but shout out to Skittle, Rocco Cyrus, Scarlet Joker, Funko Insider, and anyone else that they get their leaks from. This is a really bad shot, but basically we're getting a Funko Shop exclusive of Muichiro, and it's going to be a Pop Plus with him doing his, mist, or his breathing technique of the mist breathing. Again, the thing that people, I guess, had a complaint with is the factor that Funko likes to do this a lot, where they'll release commons, and then about, I don't know, maybe a couple weeks later, a couple months later or something, they'll drop a brand new pop of something that should have been what the comment should have been. And so people were complaining that instead of getting the Muichiro we got, which people were happy about, because it was obvious, you guys remember, it's him with showcasing, and if you go to the Che, it was him. It's basically just him just standing there. So obviously with this, now we're having a Pop Plus of basically him with his breathing technique, and it looks really cool from the little bit of box shot we can see, because there wasn't a lot in there. I'm hoping that it looks really cool in person when it sees it, because it looks great here. And I'll still, obviously, you guys know I collect everything, so if I see the common Muichiro, I'll still grab it. I haven't seen any of that new wave, honestly, so I don't know, maybe there's somewhere and I just haven't seen it yet, but I definitely will be picking up all those anyways. So this is basically a Funko Shop Pop Plus of him doing mist breathing. I don't know which form they're doing, but it's a technique of some of his. So next up we do have is going to be League of Legends Funko Pops, and it's 3 characters. I don't play League, I haven't seen Arcane or anything of that nature, so I have no idea who any of those characters are. They're in the picture though for you guys if you guys do want to see that. I really have nothing to say on that set, honestly, because again, I've never played League, never watched. I do want to watch Arcane, obviously, at some point. I haven't had the opportunity to, mostly because a lot of other shows, mostly been grinding One Piece, and in return, shows just keep kind of going like, it's like right here, and then it just keeps going down to my list of where I really want to watch it, and then I end up forgetting about it. Currently, I'm really just trying to get to One Piece through it. Obviously, I'm finishing up What If, and it's hard to watch. It's so bad. And then after that, I still have Creature Commando. I have some other, what other one? Spider-Man, I know the new Spider-Man show on Disney Plus. There's again, so many shows. It's going to take me a minute to get through a lot of these different shows for that factor, because there's a lot of different things I'm trying to watch through. And once I catch up with everything, then I'll maybe start some of these new shows, because again, I still even have, obviously, Invincible, which just started dropping yesterday, I believe, the 6th. So we started getting season 3, which again looks phenomenal. I just want to watch it. So I have nothing to say on that. However, we only have another set left. Again, they're not doing a lot of leaks, and I understand, they're probably waiting. There's not a lot to really keep pumping out so many pops, but this is the last set for the day. And today's set is basically going to be, obviously, with the thumbnail, and I kept it for last, Marvel Rival Funko Pop. So if you guys can see it, we got Galacta, Magneto, Doctor Doom, and Iron Man. Now, here's my thoughts. This is the part of the video I'm going to kind of stretch a little bit to keep us with a little bit more watch time. Galacta, phenomenal. Looks cool. Magneto, cool. I think they could have done a little bit more. I feel like, they're probably going to be. I feel like, because in the picture you guys saw, he doesn't look like he's floating. I definitely think it could have been floating doing his ult, and that would have been a little bit cooler than him holding his sword. Still cool, though. I'm not going to complain. I'm happy. Magneto's my main tank anyways. Magneto and DPS would be either Magic or Scarlet Witch, and then obviously for support would be Luna Snow and Invisible Woman. So if they ever get pops, I'll be happy to get those. Then we get to the other two. Doctor Doom, weird choice. I get he's the main villain of the Marvel Rivals storyline. Weird choice though, and the reason I say it's a weird choice is because there's so many other characters we could have gotten that I think deserve pops before like pretty much any of these people. And I don't understand why he got a pop. I know they're probably trying to hype up Fantastic Four. They're trying to hype up, obviously, Robert Downey Jr.'s Doctor Doom. So they said, let's put more Doctor Doom merch out. So that in return, people will be like, man, I really like Doctor Doom. So that when they drop more trailers and things of that nature, all of a sudden people will be like, oh, I love Doctor Doom. I think that's a definitely ploy they're trying to do with that pop, personally. However, then we get Iron Man, and that's the weakest of the four. He's just standing there, and it's not anything cool. That's the one that definitely deserved to be floating, doing his beams, something. You could have even had him doing his pulse cannon and something of that nature. Instead, it's him just standing there, and I definitely think that's going to be the weakest seller. I'm going to pick up all four, because obviously I'm Funko YouTuber. I try to collect all the stuff for you guys, but that's going to be the weakest seller of the four, honestly. And I don't even like Iron Man in the Marvel Rivals. I can't stand watching anybody play him. He's very, very frustrating character to deal with. Not even because he's actually really good, but because people will go really high where your attacks go out of range and he could just blast you. And I don't know why he doesn't have a range drop off like every other character. Like I told you, really quick video. We don't have a lot to talk about. That does conclude today's video. I do kind of apologize the leaks were really whack. Obviously, with next week, we'll have TargetCon, so a lot more stuff to talk about. But I do hope you're having a good day. I will see you guys, obviously, tomorrow with a stream and a video. We're going to be going over some Marvel Champion stuff. That'd be kind of a fun idea to talk about, because with them being, one, they said that no more characters are getting added to the game. Or they're new characters coming, but they're going to rework old characters. And we had that Silk reveal, but I'm going to talk about that tomorrow. So, hope you're having a good day. I see you guys, obviously, tomorrow. We already streamed today, so yeah. Peace.